Hi everybody, welcome back. Great to see your smiling faces. I hope you're doing good. Today, we're going to cover off about why do small businesses fail. Now I've decided to turn this into a bit of a mini series because there's quite a lot of information to be covered. And what we're going to do today is cover off the first part, which is about value. So let's get started. Yahoo! When I first got started in business, I was 28 years old. I was living in a small town called Nelson in New Zealand. And have a look at this picture and you'll see that I got into the local paper with my first business called LiftLink. It was quite funny because in that business, I had no idea about value. It was my first business. I was excited. I wanted to get up and going. And I got in the local newspaper and I got a lot of stuff done. But I didn't understand the raw concept of what value is all about. I expected that people should actually be supporting me and helping me to create what I was wanting to do with the business. It's like I'm stood next to this tree here, and I've actually chosen this location specifically today for about this story, because this tree was planted as a seed. And when I planted it, it didn't ask me to water it, it didn't ask me to nurture it, it didn't ask me to do anything. It just grew on its own. So in business, that's what businesses need to do. They need to grow based on value and deliver value. They shouldn't be expecting other people to support them and help them and take care of them. And, come to my business and help me, support me. None of that. When I first started business, that was all the silliness in my head. And I didn't understand the core value that what I need to deliver to my market space is value. Without value, then there is no cash. There's an equation, cash equals value, and they're directly related to each other. And in business, you must get that right. A lot of businesses fail because they don't understand this core concept of value. Everything that you do in business must deliver value. So with values, as though it's something that should be written across the front of your head. Oh, hi, Kyra.
Hello, Papa. I have a present for you.
Oh, what have you got?
This one.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Thank you, you little sweetie. Got myself a bandana. Okay, here we go. Value written across the front of my head. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetie. Oh, bye-bye. Take care. Lovely to see you. Thank you. So now I've got it literally written across the front of my head. So you should have it written across the front of your head. It should be the front of mind always. Value is all about business. Everything that you do in your business should be value focused. Oh, that's nice to sit down. So a nice little bandana, huh? A bit hot with this on. So sweet. So my first business didn't do that well because I really didn't understand value at all. And the timing was wrong for the market, but at least I got started, so that was good. In my second business, which was actually a magazine business, I got a little bit better with the value, but I still had this mindset that people should be supporting me. And I didn't really get that the whole concept of business is that you produce value and you exchange that value for money. That is business. And it's nothing about idealistic ideas about anything. It's find value, put a price on it, deliver it. That's business. Now you can add extra layers in the business in whatever way you like. You can make it social enterprise and all that sort of thing. But if you forget that core value, you're gonna fail in business, just like I did in my first business. Now, a few businesses later, I took on a business and created a business with my partner Masami, and it was called Fast Feast. Again, it was in New Zealand, and it was my first food business. And we did some amazing things with that business. It was extremely successful. We bought it for $2,000 of everything, and we built it up. And over a period of 8 to 9 months, we built it up and sold it. We understood how to find value, see value, articulate value, share value, market value, and we delivered incredible value. And some of the things we did were so simple in that shop. Here's a picture of it, have a look at it. It was a very simple shop. And it was on a main highway and it had a lot of traffic from trucks. What we did was speed, fast feast. We needed to produce a feast and produce it fast. So the previous shop used to do everything to order. So people were busy, they were truck drivers, they had to get going, they needed to move fast. So we had everything lined up, sandwiches there, everything ready, chips ready there, burgers ready, everything, and we had queues out of the doors. We had truck jams down the road. We had the police complaining that we were blocking the national highway. We had trucks both sides of the roads at lunchtime. So we knew what truck drivers wanted. We were on the main truck route. What did they want? They wanted it fast, they wanted it packaged, they wanted it at the right price, they wanted it healthy, but they wanted they wanted a little bit of grease in there, but not too much grease. So we were a nice balance, but the price was right. So we learned about value and we were very successful from that point. It's important to start to see value in every single aspect of your business. Where you physically locate your business, which part of the street do you locate it down a dark alleyway? Is it well lit? That's a value because your customers have to come to you. And if you're not focused on your customers, then you're not focused on anything because it's the customers that's going to give you the money. So basically, it's for them, it's for them, it's for them. You always have to focus on your customers. So if you're not focused on your customers and focused on the value and delivering value to them, you're not going to be successful in the businesses that you actually do. Everything that you do, from the pricing to the product range, to the opening hours, to the colors of your display units, everything is about value to your customers. It should not be about you. It should be about them, them, and them. And if you're focused on your customers and finding value, looking for value, finding out what they want, you're going to be successful because they're going to give you money. Now, talking about money, something incredible about value that a lot of people forget is that in people's minds, so it's not real, the goods that they're buying from you have to be worth more than the money they're going to give you. That is very important. It's a mind game. The incredible thing is that basically in my mind, the cheaper that is, then the quicker I'll buy it. So that is about value. That's about speed and velocity of sales. So in people's mind, it's worth $80 and I'm selling it for $100, then I have a problem. If in my mind it's worth $60 and it's been sold for $30, I'm very happy because it's half the price of what's in my mind. So I will buy it if it's something that I want or something of value. So that's something to remember about value and pricing and all those sort of things. So I've covered quite a lot today. I hope it's been useful. If it has been so far, give us a thumbs up, leave some comments below, and this is going to be part of a series. And if this is the first time that you've been to our channel, then please do subscribe. What this channel is about helping you go further and faster in business and in life. So subscribe, hit the bell icon as well so you actually get notified of every time we produce a video. Let me finish up with one last little story. It was actually in another food business, and it was still with my partner Masami at the time. And in this case, we were actually in Australia, and the business was called Bouncing Olive. And when we first started that business, we were playing around with the value and the deliverables. It was a brand new business. And we decided to go and sell at a weekend market. And we had to think about how could we do that and how could we present the value, because we were selling rice wraps, which was a simple little dish, but we wanted to sell it for a high price. So how could we increase the value in people's minds, even though the product was very cheap? And what we did is we put little pretty hats on, we made it all nice and colorful, the stall, clean everywhere, everything was meticulous. When somebody looked at our stall, this is in a market, people were like, wow, so clean. And everything was well done. Have a look at this picture and you'll see how we laid everything out. It was very simple, but clean and effective. So in people's mind, it actually had a high value product. We put it in a nice little box. It was a beautiful little Japanese, Asian style box. And people loved it. We sold like 1,000 or so in a day. And we did that for 2 days a week, Saturday and Sunday. And we sold thousands of those little rice wraps. We could have created a business just for those. It was like so successful. So all that success came from the value and understanding the value and delivering the value, thinking about what our customers wanted, what would stop them from buying for us, what would make them buy from us. So we were successful because of that. So I want you to be successful in business. That's why I'm sharing this mini-series. That's why UBLA exists. That's why this channel, UBLA UNripped, exists, to help you go further and faster in business. So my name is David Anthony. I hope you got some value from it today. Hit the like button if you have, and again, subscribe if you haven't. And in the description below, have a look at the next videos. We will update this video when we produce the next one. It will be out in a few more days' time. And check that out, and then basically we'll continue this little mini series. So thank you very much again, and take care. Bye-bye.